Hi everybody, I'm doing an unboxing today, opening up a box, see how it comes out, of a new piece of equipment that I have, new piece of gear. It's called the Tensor Alpine Insulated Regular by Nemo. It has a couple of things to it, so let's go ahead and get started with it because I'm really excited. I haven't opened it up yet, only read about it. Okay, so here's the box, and as you can see, Tensor Alpine Insulated Regular Mummy and Nemo. That's what it's made by. I have the Nemo Tensor Insulated Regular pad. This last time that my wife and I, Oliver and I, went to do overnighter, hers is about 5 years old, and it's a Thermarest. It's a Thermarest ProLite, and she thinks she wants something warmer. She liked the one that I have, so I gave it to her, and this is the one that I'm going to plan on taking on the Pacific Crest Trail starting this March 30th, 2021. A couple of things that it says on the outside. It is 3 inches thick, weighs 17 ounces. That's pretty much the same thing as the other one weighs, the Tensor. This a regular insulated. 72 inches high. I'm 5'6", so this is more than enough for me. 20 inches wide, which is okay for me. This right here is what caught my attention. 4.8 R value. And basically R value is a measure of resistance to heat transfer. As many of you know, transfer of heat goes from hot to cold. It doesn't go from cold to hot. That's according to the second law of thermodynamics. And a lot of people in construction, when they build houses, they use anywhere from 20 to 30, right around there, in R value for the houses to keep them insulated. This at 4.8 is very good. The other tensor that I have is only a 3.5. Okay, so let's get going. I'm gonna come around. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up my knife. I hope I don't cut into the bag, because if I do, I just ruined it. No, there we go. Very good. So it's orange, whereas the other one that I have is yellow. And it comes with a stuff sack, which I am going to use for some things. So let me continue showing this over here. The tensor that we already read on it, and it talks a little bit, there we go, in the middle. Space frame baffle technology, and it explains what it is right here. Lead flow multi-valve. This valve is the same one, I'll show it in a little bit. It's the same one that the Tensor has. It's really good. Basically, you blow into it, has a check valve, doesn't let it escape unless you take the bottom one out. The price of this bad boy is, let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can or not. $224.95. And if you're going to be on freezing cold, it is well every penny. And it also talks a little bit about the Nemo design philosophy. I like Nemo products. My Hornet 2 Plus or 2-person tent, it went through a little bit more than I like, but it's a good tent. It says to open here, but I opened it on the other side. So as you can see, this is my first unboxing. I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, I'm going to toss this to one side. Here is how it comes. Now, if I were to get something to measure, and here is a smart water bottle, a 1 liter, and You can compare the size there. So, but I will not have it like this either. I'm going to just go ahead and fold it flat. I'm not going to use this. I'll use this for other things, perhaps the stuff sack, but not not to put it on the mattress pad. That will just be opened up and folded. However, I like it. It's very nice. Let's see what else comes in here. Kind of like opening up a Christmas present. Okay, this is very much like the other one. Nothing really else inside here. So, but it's a nice little, and I don't think it's waterproof. You don't need to be waterproof. I don't need it to be waterproof. And the other one is just like this. It comes wrapped in a Velcro that I also not used on the other one. But you need a Velcro for any reason. There you go. Okay. I'm going to unroll it. Okay, this right here, this is the same thing that the Tensor regular has. I like it because it kind of saves you a little bit. It comes with instructions of how to use it. Connect to the pad, blow air into the pump sack. Just a little bit to get it going, and then you start rolling it. Comes with instructions, and it does work very well. The last time that I used my Tensor regular, insulated, the regular one, I just blew into it. One thing that I would do, I would use this more if this bag was wide all the way. Then I could use it like a clothes bag or something. But this is very small up on top, so I have very little use for this except to use it as a pump. To pump air into it. It wasn't really that difficult doing. Okay, so we continue opening this up. It is pretty long, as I said, 7 inches. 66 inches is 5'6". So 70 inches is 5'10". It's black on this side. And here we have the design and we have the air. Okay. Let me back up this camera a little bit and see if we can demonstrate our first how to blow up this mattress pad. A little chilly on the outside, otherwise I would do it out on the grass. But, okay, so here is the valve that I was talking about. So basically, you just press this onto this valve. So you can hear it snap. And so now, just do that, and then roll this. It's actually quite easy. Maybe I will use it instead of blowing it up. Okay, I let it go, and because that valve has a check valve on it, the air that's inside the mattress pad is not going to escape. So again, just like that. I don't know if you can see me, but I just did that. I don't know. This sure does make it easy. So maybe I will use this instead of blowing it up. You know. No. This is pretty good. Getting a little. We're getting there a little bit. So that was 2 whole. Okay. Now it's already getting pretty hard in here. I'm not going to pump anymore. And one of the things that I do with mattress pads is that, I can tell this is going to be comfortable, is that I deflate it a little bit. I don't like it very firm because I can then slide off a little bit. And so yeah, just like that. So I'm not adding any more, and I might deflate it. So I just come around here and I take that off while holding this piece down, and they won't escape. Now I can go ahead, if I want to make it escape, let the air out, I just take this one here off. But I'm going to cover it up with this top part snapped, and then here it is. Okay, now this part here probably would be better if I was outside. But as you can see, this is what I call it, a mummy. It's thicker on top than it is on the bottom. That's one of the ways that they could save weight. Putting R value typically has more material, but if they cut some off a little bit on the bottom, they were able to remove some of it, and you really don't need when you're out there. I'm gonna lay in it, even though it's like, I'm not gonna be able to feel the comfort because I'm already on top of a mattress, but anyway, you just get on in your tent. Oh yes. And so I'm way over here. My feet, I mean, I have a lot of room up on top, and my feet, yeah, I mean, I still have a lot over here. My feet are completely covered. Now, if anybody was in the Navy before, they know what a rack is. A rack you can't turn on a naval ship, U.S. naval ship anyway. You can't turn or you'll fall off. So you have to get good at scooting around and turning up. Oh, yes. Now this is super comfortable because it's already on a bed. But this is good. R value 4.8. 17 ounces. Let me bring a scale. I'll fold it up and weigh it. But before we do that, let's say it's morning comes around. I can take one off, but it's not gonna do any good. Take both off, just like that, and it deflates right away, just like my other one. And then I just I can fold it, I can roll it if I wanted to. It deflates so fast. So does the regular, the Tensor regular. It also deflates very fast. I can just do this. Get all the air out of it. Once the air's out of it, this is the way I did it anyway. I then close it, securing. There's not going to be air inside. I open it back up again. Open it back up. And then I fold it just like this, and it ends up in my backpack laid down like this. And typically this is on top of the compactor bag. What I'm looking for now is, well, I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. In case air should come out, whatever, but it's good right there. Okay, let me bring a scale. Okay, so here's a scale. I did put this on here, otherwise it would open up. This is only for weighing it. And that Velcro weighed 0.1 of an ounce. Turn it on. And it's zeroed, and here I'll set this right there, and it is 1 pound and 1 ounce, and that equals exactly 17 ounces because 1 pound is 1 ounce. So that's 1 pound, 1 ounce, and 0.0. So basically it's actually a little bit less than that because 0.1 is this right here. There it is, 1.1 ounce. That flickering is a fan. Okay, that's it. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. And because of the R value of this being over 1, it's actually like 1.3 over the Tensor regular insulated. This is going to be fantastic. I had no problems with the other one that I used to have. Now it belongs to Olive Oil. And so thank you for watching. All right, it's going in my bag now.